Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
We're back.
Did you miss us?
We're back and we have 2 episodes now.
Yes.
I love that for us.
I'm so happy about that.
And only 5 days until episode 7 comes out. I think it has only 8 episodes this season.
I know, I thought it was more, yeah.
I thought it was like that.
That's 8.
I just want to say, they were... okay, this show at least it's sci-fi. I mean, it's...
Sci-fi?
high fantasy.
Which one? Oh, yes, that.
So like it makes more sense, you know? Oh. But like they had 2 years and they didn't make 10 episodes. They shortened it
like,
way.
for them, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? I'm trying to figure out, like, every fucking show now takes, like,
Bridgerton.
3 years. Yeah, for example. Like, what? Like, everyone's in a room doing a ball. You cannot convince me that should take too long. We used to be a nation where, like, 24 episodes were released per season. There was, like, a break of 4 months.
But, like, the thing is...
Get it together, people.
The thing is, like, you kind of get used to it, that you think that becomes a new norm. If you understand what I mean. And then, all of a sudden, I watched a TikTok, and the girl was talking exactly, I think, about Bridgerton, you know? And was like, this, I waited 2 years for something like that. For this, 8 episodes and something like that. You know, like, it's not even, like, exactly like this high fantasy, even though, like, the previous Game of Thrones took 1 year.
Yeah. Something to think about. We need to have a conversation about why this is happening now.
Yes. See? Again.
Just so everyone knows where we are with the show. Just so that there's no confusion. I don't have a voice. I don't know how I'm supposed to speak through this episode. Like, I'm drinking tea so, like, it becomes easier. Yeah, thank God we were not filming yesterday. I mean, we couldn't have. We both came home. Well,
came 5 a.m.
She came this morning, technically. I came yesterday at 2 p.m. But my flight was at 7 p.m. American time on the 22nd. And so I flew and I never slept. And I still have not slept. I feel like I'm going to be a bit delusional watching this. That's fun. Excuse us for that. We're going to try our best. Milena came back at like 5, 6.
5.
Horrible. Like her flight was delayed. Mine at least was not.
Horrible.
She broke her laptop.
I don't want to talk. That's the thing that, like, I don't want to talk.
It's not like this is ridiculous. Like, I can't even.
But, like, I do think that, like, it's like the time zones when you go back from time zone.
I can't get used to it.
Honestly, like, and the second you even start getting used to it at some place, you go back to the other place, then again it's... But, like, to me it's easier to get used to it with coming back than going, because, like, again, this is my time zone.
Yeah, you're used to this.
Exactly. So, like, when we go to US or something, then it takes me 7 days to get used to it.
I was in Chicago.
Like, 7 a.m. I am up. I was out last night, but, like, I'm up. You know? I
was in Chicago, and every fucking day I opened my eyes and I knew what time I was about to see. I was about to see it's at 8 a.m. And, like, we come back home at like 4, 5, fucking 6 a.m. And what do you mean that my eyes open up at 8 a.m.? Like, I am so tired. Anyways,
but
this is the Dragon Show.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say that, not me. I know the name.
This is the Dragon Show.
This is the Dragon Show.
You know the name? Do you call it House of the Dragon?
I fucking call it. Why do you say that? That's a weird thing.
That is a weird thing to me.
In your mind, in your fucking universe, this show is called House of Hole.
I'm wondering if you people just write it Dragon Show, like, under our comment, just because
you do it.
You know I do it,
I think that's why they write it.
I don't think so.
Guys, please, not like I
think many people call it Dragon Show.
Guys, you have positively convinced her, like, through your comments, that, like, she is correct. No one fucking calls it the Dragon Show.
Really?
House of the Dragon.
I don't think so. I think you're wrong. Like, even the people that, like, I was on a vacation with, they all call it the Dragon Show.
They speak Serbian. What do they say in Serbia?
They don't call it in Serbian. Oh, I watched the Dragon Show.
Say it on Serbian. How do they say it?
Gledao sam the Dragon. Gledao sam Dragon Show.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the insane one. God, who knows? Interesting.
But, like, when you talk to your friends, you call it House of the Dragon?
I literally fucking say House of the Dragon. Where's my text with my friend? Did you watch the new episode?
Oh!
I mean, she abbreviates. She's HOD.
Oh, okay.
Like,
interesting.
When we're in person, she says House of the Dragon.
Okay.
Anyways, I have managed to stay spoiler-free. Guess who hasn't?
I can see it.
She literally just, like, texted me. Was it yesterday?
But, like, that's for episode 6. That's not for this episode.
Yeah, but, like, she just texted me.
And I think people are gonna know what I got spoiled for.
Why do you keep saying it like that? Like, you're saying it because, like, when she texted me, I was like, is someone dead? Because, like, usually that's how it goes. Is someone fucking dead?
No.
Yeah, and so, like, I don't know.
I'm not gonna tell you. But like I love to
say
some things, you know?
Why are you smiling that way?
Oh, I am smiling just because like I like to say some things for you to start thinking about it. But like I'm not gonna say it. I would spoil it if we didn't from the reactions probably.
Yeah, because,
I would not be able to stop.
She always does this. She is like, if I watch something or like and I get spoiled on something, I'm gonna keep quiet to you. I'm not gonna tell you.
But like if you tell me that you got spoiled, I'm not gonna stop until I find out.
Yeah, that's why I don't tell you. Yeah. And she tells me I got spoiled so that I would ask, what did you see? And I don't ask. I'm like, don't fucking tell me. Because like we're filming this, don't fucking tell me.
Yeah, I mean it's a small thing.
But like then why would you tell me? Not why would you tell me, but
it's a fun thing.
I'm not gonna start guessing. I feel like I'm gonna guess it eventually.
I don't think so. I don't think it's that obvious, no.
In episode 6.
In episode 6.
As the episode progresses, I feel like I'm gonna know what you got spoiled about.
Maybe. As the episode 6 or this one?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know because I don't know what happened in this one.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, so that it's something that has to have like a progression.
No.
I don't find this very, but I don't find this particularly funny. No. I don't find this funny at all. Anyways, guys, let's talk about House of the Dragon. Where we fucking left off, because it has been like 2 weeks.
Like that's the thing that like I'm most interested to see, like how is gonna be the progression.
I really like, especially because I mean everything. Aemond kind of tried to kill him. So there's that. And they already weren't in the best relationship, which is why he tried to kill him.
Yeah, but like I'm wondering how bad Aegon is gonna be.
I'm wondering
is he gonna be like he's gonna be in coma, or like is he gonna be awake?
Yeah, like is it gonna be? I hope he's not in a coma, because like we have seen half of this season so far. And like so far in this season, he has kind of been my favorite character. Maybe it's because like I didn't expect it, because I didn't think much about him in season 1, and so like it kind of caught me out of nowhere. But I had just like I have enjoyed his story so much, and like I really truly do love the pathetic characters. Like that does something to me, you know, especially like when it's like a family thing. Like that does something to me. It's just like I love that storyline. We already talked about it. I love the whole storyline with that whole side, like the family side of it, with Alicent and Aemon and Aegon and Helena and Otto and like whoever the fuck there is else.
Yeah.
It's my absolutely favorite thing. And so I don't want him to be in a coma, because I wanna keep seeing more of him. So
yeah, I thought maybe 1 episode or something. You know, like maybe
1 too many. I'm kidding. But like yeah, I don't think he's gonna be I don't think he's gonna be physically well enough to be awake in this episode,
or
you know?
To talk, or to but like
still, when he wakes up, it's gonna be like fucking Aemon did this.
That's what I want.
Like what is gonna be happening
exactly
there?
Those are the things that like I'm wondering as well, because like I'm wondering how he's gonna feel about it, but like I'm also wondering how Aemon is gonna feel about it as well, like what he did. And like Alicent, and is he gonna be in charge right now if his brother not well enough? How is that gonna influence both characters? All of those things.
See what I mean? Like I'm so fucking curious about that.
Exactly.
Like
so
I
like
love
both those things, and again Alicent in the center of it. All of those things like are very, very interesting to me. So like I can't wait to see.
Like it's my most anticipated storyline.
Yeah. I mean, what's happening with Rhaenyra right now? I know Rhaenys died.
Rhaenys fucking died.
I mean, I still think like the things with Rhaenyra is gonna start now, in my opinion.
I guess, yeah.
Just because like so far during this season she was really trying to be peaceful, let's say. She didn't make any harsh decisions.
I mean, it seems like that whole story sort of like took a back seat.
Yeah, meaning like she was in the beginning grieving her son, then afterwards wanted to find some type of resolution, then went to Alicent, and now Rhaenys is dead.
Yeah.
And she has also another... like one dragon less, let's say.
Yeah.
She's definitely, I feel like, losing control.
Yeah.
Over everything.
Yeah.
It's like I'm definitely wondering. I'm very excited to see how what's gonna happen there. You know?
Yeah. Me too.
Is Daemon's gonna still be in the castle? That's also a question.
I feel like he is, because it seems like there's a lot of things to say about that, because like Is it Alice? Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
She is very interesting, and the whole place is a bit odd. And there's a prophecy he will die in this place, so I feel like there should be more storyline there. And so like I also wanna see that. I think that's sort of where we left off. I also kind of want to see unpopular opinion, I guess. I also kind of want to see
what?
Yeah, I want to see, because like we saw his face like when he saw Aegon, and like he also supposed to like that's the king, he's supposed to fucking protect him and everything that has happened, and like it seems to me like he thinks that Aemond is responsible for this. So like I want to see what he thinks about this whole thing and how he deals with it, because like he's the character that holds a lot of self-hatred already, and so now combining with the thing that has happened to Aegon, I wonder what that's gonna continue to do to his psyche. I feel like that's also a very interesting storyline for me personally. That's it. I think maybe we could play it now.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Should preserve my voice for the review. God.
Also, the thing like that many people mention is the other kid. I can't wait to meet him.
Are we gonna meet him?
I don't know.
What the fuck was his name?
I mean, I saw many comments saying, "Oh my god, I can't wait." No, not I can't wait, but like they on D something.
Darren,
maybe Darren.
Isn't Darren a very modern name, Darren?
So like I expect to have him as a character.
That would be interesting.
Because he didn't grow up with them.
That would
right?
be, yeah, I think so. I mean, I have not seen them since when we saw them as kids. He was not
like,
there.
I don't know where he is. What did they say?
He's High Towers. High Towers.
Yeah,
he's there.
Yeah.
So like maybe he was sent as a kid.
Do we know that?
No one has told me that. No.
I don't remember.
I swear to God, I feel like they only mentioned him when Otto was saying your son, whatever, is like there wherever Otto is going. That's where Darren is. Yeah. No one, like, am I missing a child since when they were younger? For all of my knowledge, I remember Aemond, Aegon, Helena.
Yeah.
I don't remember a fourth one, which means like maybe he was sent away when he was younger. I don't remember a fourth one.
Interesting, but like if Otto is now there, that would be very interesting in my opinion.
I would really like to see Darren, whatever the fuck his name is, again, because I think it would be very fun to see someone that grew up away from this whole toxic mess. Because like then I think it would, I mean, I don't think you need any more explanation about the whole thing and how like it's very bad, but like maybe seeing him being maybe good, normal, is gonna really emphasize how fucked up everything is.
Yeah, but like it would be very interesting to see Otto now with him, because Otto is like class manipulator. Yeah,
so like whether he would like fall for his manipulation as well.
But like also at the same time, I mean, I don't know. We don't know anything about the kid. We don't know if it's a kid. We don't know how old he is. We just heard that he's in High Towers.
Like I literally like they might have just made that up, to be quite honest. Like, what do you mean there's a Darren kid? Like, who the fuck are you talking about? Like literally,
but like that would be again, he wasn't with his parents, but like maybe he had people there who raised him. Yeah, maybe. I don't know anything about him.
That's what I mean. Like,
but like I feel like could be interesting.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I just don't know if we're gonna.
I don't know how much we're gonna explore.
I don't know. Just because like. I feel like if there was a storyline that existed
maybe
with him,
but like maybe that
like
could be
wouldn't he
3.
be in season 1 or something?
It doesn't have to be, because like technically we can meet him when he's older.
I guess.
You know, we didn't have to see him as a child in that place.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Very excited, guys.
But I would really like to see that.
Yeah.
Let's fucking watch for the love of God.
I have thousands of greybeards. If your greybeards can fight, the queen will have them.
Oh my god.
They will fight hard.
Oh my god.
Like elders.
Oh my god, wait, what? Oh my god, well, with the words here. But they didn't give us a...
Victory depends on the efforts of the Smallfolk.
King.
Do you think simply wearing the crown gives you wisdom?
I cannot explain what happens to me when I see Aegon's face. I feel so sorry for him.
No words, honestly.
What is he gonna say? Maybe he's not gonna remember, honestly, he fell.
I feel like he will. I feel like for the plot
I am,
purposes.
like, literally... I'm so excited right now.
Me too.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
Oh.
But like imagine thinking like with your own brother. I don't know.
Like, they already have such a fucked up family dynamic, all of them with everyone, that I don't know how this is is about to process in their minds. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how like Allison.
I just want to say, like, for Eamon, even though it makes sense to me that he did what he did.
Yeah.
But like again, that's the only family. Like, no matter how fucked up it is, like for Egan, that again at the end of the day, that's his brother.
Yeah, that's
and he was the one.
They tried to kill you.
Even though, again, from the Eamon point of view, I'm not saying he should. Like,
no, but like
sense,
we know where it comes from. Like,
exactly,
it's
that's what I want to say.
It's not shocking, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was shocking, but like it didn't come out of left field.
Yeah.
You know? Especially after what happened, what the fuck is it called, the brothel?
No. Especially.
Yeah. I mean, they're just like they don't. He's a second-born son, so like he holds some type of like resentment to his brother. But like the thing that happened there, that was like so humiliating.
But like
him.
I also think bullying through the.
Yeah. I mean,
childhood.
yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
And the only.
They were a very cute couple.
I was gonna say the only healthy name, but like he was cheating on her, so I'm not quite sure. Remember?
I don't.
Remember, we think that the person is his son.
Oh yeah.
Remember the son?
Yeah, but like I thought that it was like.
Way before.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow,
maybe so.
I mean, sure it was,
Yeah.
but like he cheated them. Nothing to say he's not cheating now.
Really? That's
I
what
don't
you
think
think?
so. No, I don't think so. I'm just like saying.
To me, at least, it always seemed that there is much love there.
There is.
I feel like she's gonna lose control. I mean, she is losing control, but like Bernice was somehow on her side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now everyone there is kind
Now
of
she doesn't
not
have,
on her side
in
at
some
all.
way,
There's no one.
Maybe
And
Jace.
I love
who died.
this.
Luke died.
See what I mean? I don't know who.
Behold, the traitor dragon Melis!
Again, I love that they keep showing us these people that have barely anything to fucking eat. Oh, and you're showing me a dragon. Beware. Shut the fuck up. Feed me. Oh, to show their strength. Are they gonna say that like maybe Aegon did it and he just got hurt in battle? It's still hanging. As the killer passes. Oh my god. What do we know?
I think that Aegon's there, right?
Yeah, Aegon's there.
Yeah, that's what I said. What do you think?
Oh, she knows something.
I mean, technically,
It's like
she
the
knows
blade.
that he.
Is the blade that he had, was that Aegon's?
Yeah, but like, technically, she knows that like he's burned by his dragon, not by Bernice's, right?
I mean, why would she technically?
You don't
know?
think so?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they. I don't know.
I don't know.
Why does this look like a fucking casket?
Yeah, literally looks like a casket. I feel like he's gonna be badly hurt.
I was like, is he fucking dead?
Literally.
Is he fucking dead and we missed that?
No, I don't think he's
No. But like, why the fuck are you carrying him in like body bags? Look, he's dead. I mean, he's badly burnt. I don't think he.
Potentially, he doesn't even look like himself. Yeah.
Is he alive?
His grace
Is he
alive
alive?
with us for the moment.
I don't think he's gonna be awake. I'm just.
No.
I'm pretty confident he's not gonna be. Oh my god.
They need
it's
to take
burned
that off.
into
God,
his
they need to.
head.
Oh my god, he is wearing fucking metal. They need to. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, his face is like recognizable.
Yeah,
at
you can
least.
see his face. Oh my god, is he waking up? Do we hear him?
Ah. I don't think he's aware enough
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
to feel.
Is someone going to die?
I'm afraid I cannot say.
No, that's...
Jesus fucking Christ. Like, he's over it like a prize, you know what I mean?
Over it like a prize?
Like, you know, looking at it like... Did he pay?
Someone will have to rule in his stead.
Okay, so who thinks what happened?
What happened?
Okay,
He took the castle.
is he gonna tell?
Some 900 men.
The king. Sir Kristen, what befell him?
His grace fought valiantly.
You know.
Naaman?
Yeah, honestly, I would need him to say it.
What was his part in this?
I could not say.
I mean, he didn't see anything.
Our largest dragon has been killed.
The only thing that he saw was at the end, right?
Yeah, but like he did not do anything there, you know what I mean? He didn't see the burning bit.
It is merely that the gentler sex, heretofore, has not been much privy to the strategies of battle or their execution.
There has been peace in our lifetime. You've seen no more battles than I have.
I will treat with the phrase to secure it.
She'll not like it.
And don't tell her.
I was about to say.
Not until I'm away.
The thing is, like, literally, what else are they doing? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, think, what is the plan? What is the strategy here? Right, this is what I mean. There is nothing.
I mean, the last strategy that we saw was her talking to.
My dragon is hungry. You have no choice but to submit. Our terms are simple, Lord Bracken. Renounce the false King Aegon as a usurper. Bend the knee to me. Or your house burns.
I would sooner be the Lord of bones
Bend
and
your knee to
cinders
me.
than bend my knee before some heathen Blackwood cunt.
I can honestly only respect people who talk like this with a dragon in front of them.
But alas, not an answer.
We choose fire.
Interesting.
I did not think they would be so eager to die. They made their choice. You should have indulged them.
I need them alive. Came here to raise swords, not corpses.
They are pig-headed, intransigent.
They would rather burn than succumb.
Literally, let those people on my side. Any.
Exactly the kind of men I need. Then perhaps you could try less fighting and more.
Interesting.
The irony
words coming out of Damon's mouth.
They are unyielding in battle.
Oh my god, these dreams in Harrenhal are really...
Something's happening.
Yeah.
But every man has a weakness.
You take my meaning then. There are things the crown itself must not be seen to do. Show them your worst.
I am your servant, your grace.
What does that all mean?
I have no idea.
Hopefully no more beheading of children. That'd be nice.
They speak around me, not to me. They would make me queen, but they wish to keep me here, confined.
They betray their own smallness.
In truth, I cannot fault them. I am now the sovereign, I cannot do as I please. And war has ever been for men to make.
You are your father's chosen successor.
They did not prepare me to fight. If I had been a son, a sword thrust into my hand the moment I could walk. Instead, I was given my father's cup.
Kristen Cole made a mistake, parading a dragon's head through the streets like a prize of war. But the people see an ill omen.
Yes, as do I.
They are afraid. Bread is scarce. The king has fallen. They whisper to each other that when Viserys lived, there was peace. Do not underestimate your subjects. They are 1,000 living in the shadow of the Red Keep and forgotten for too long.
And you think they will turn to me?
To the discontented, rumors are feed.
Interesting.
Your Grace,
This is very interesting, my opinion.
there is more than one way to fight a war.
Very smart, if you ask me.
That's interesting.
That's very
The
fucking smart.
people...
What did she send? Who's that?
Is that
Some girl.
the woman that asked, do you want fucking supper? No, leave now. I don't fucking know.
What?
Damon's fucking going through it. Who's this?
Damon, you were always the strong one.
Who's that?
The finest swordsman. Your brother had great love in his heart,
Don't tell me it's his mother.
No, God.
Don't tell me it's his mother.
but he lacks your constitution.
Oh, it's
What
his
is
mother.
this?
It's the mother.
Suited for the crown.
I'm gonna go and puke.
I'm not even looking now.
Damon, you were made to wear it.
This Such a twisted
How
way
is
of
this
like
even possible?
showing like Viserys being the favorite son in blood.
If only you'd been born first.
Viserys being the favorite son?
My favorite son.
What is happening?
Is the duck not to your liking, Your Grace?
The duck is the least of my fucking problems, let me just tell you.
What is this?
Not like favorite, just like chosen one.
If you prefer.
Chosen one? What do you mean?
Like Viserys is born first, so he's
Okay,
king.
first
That's
king.
what I mean.
Okay.
And so like that's his twisted way of like.
Yeah, but like the whole thing was her talking about Daemon, so like.
I'm not hungry.
But like, what are these visions?
To receive a great host.
Walking him through his problems in life,
I'm sure of this.
in some way.
My mate, that's assignment.
Very well, Your Grace.
You should address me as my king.
But you're the prince.
What would you call the husband of the queen?
Well, the king.
There it is then.
Consul.
The last bit seems unnecessary, don't you think?
God.
The armor was Valyrian steel, but His Grace suffered grievous burns over much of his body. He has many broken bones.
God.
I fear there are more injuries within.
Yeah.
Injuries we cannot see.
Has he woken?
No. I must admit, I'm not sure he will ever wake.
Don't you fucking worry, I'll wake him up
I've
myself.
applied my crafts to their fullest extent. Our king's fate lies with the gods now.
God. It's interesting how her worst nightmares have happened, but by the other son.
But now we must name a regent to take his place.
He's already sitting there.
Did you have a candidate in mind, Your Grace?
I myself served in this role as my husband. I am well prepared to do so again.
Not admirably in a time of peace, Your Grace, but circumstances have changed.
And here I had forgotten.
The king does not lack for heirs.
Caroling again in
The
Rhaenyra's
obvious
story.
choice is his immediate successor, Prince Aemon.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Aemon is young, and his lack of restraint has already cost us dearly.
I agree, Your Grace, it must be Prince Aemon. What would you say if in response to Rhaenyra's crowning we raised up a woman of our own? That the hand speaks with the king's voice, Sir Kristen, what say you? Aemon is the next in line.
What is outstanding?
The banners House Tully are in disarray.
Why is it so...
Right, it's so quiet.
Oh, it's burning her thoughts.
I was like, is it this?
Yeah.
Oh, my girl is like holding on by a fucking thread. She's been out of this whole time. Like the way that she speaks, she's so detached.
What are your tasks?
The city's safe no longer.
Oh my god. Are we gonna...
We were with them already.
No, I know.
Get out.
Where would you have us
Yeah,
go?
maybe.
I'm just like
No.
thinking
The
the
girl
thing
from-
that Miss
yeah.
Sandra was saying, something connects to them.
Miss Sandra?
What the fuck is her name?
One that carted through the streets.
Missaria.
Misari.
Rhaenyra will let such an affront go unchallenged.
All of these people should gather together
You let me turn back.
and fucking just kill the whole royal family everywhere. Literally.
Against dragons.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a fucking problem. You know what I mean? But like, the monarchy should be dissolved.
For those machines you refuse to build.
The king has promised payment.
King has lied.
King is basically that as well.
He also likes to promise everything.
He
He
also
doesn't like to
likes
disappoint people.
likes for people to like him because they didn't.
Yeah.
You know?
That means
He needs to search for love somewhere else.
Exactly.
stay and wait present promises, husband. With them you can feed the mouths of ghosts.
Aemon is the next in line. It is the order of things.
You know what he is. What he has somehow become.
Somehow. Shocking turn of
Has your
events.
loyalty faded, or does it flourish only at night and flee the sunrise like a moth?
What I saw at Rook's Rest,
What? What did you see?
their armor melted.
There were men walking, they were on fire. We had given the word to the dragons. The dragon rider should lead us.
So you cast me aside.
I not spared you. What we must do now is terrible. Will you preside over it? Is this who you are, Alison?
Do not ask me, spared.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Are they all trying to run away? What's happening?
They're trying to leave.
Yeah, they closed I mean, I even said that. Honestly, Mysteria has the right idea. God.
Do you offer us your protection?
I do. And the protection of my uncle.
And Damon, I'm sure, has consented to this?
He will do as his queen commands.
It does lend us some comfort. Though it occurs to me that dragons cannot be in two places at once.
Or three. You want Harrenhal?
Sure. Might as well. Might as well say yes.
My mother will want more than your crossing.
What does her grace desire?
Bent knees.
Honestly, I enjoy now seeing Jace's like involvement
Yeah.
in all of this. I'm like, yeah.
No, I mean, I enjoy something being done. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure this can potentially be somehow bad. Something's gonna backfire somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, he went off on his own, he's promised in the AC, he cannot technically promise, but like,
Yeah,
I
but
like it.
Me too. What is this?
Who's fucking screaming? Is it Alice? Oh no, you're hearing things.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I
Keep
was
forgetting
like,
he hears things.
Actually, he's okay. He's Alice. Okay. What's happening?
I hear strange things from Brackenland, from Stonehenge, and Lambswold, and Moray.
There's news then.
No. Well,
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, where did you hear the things you heard? Like the ghosts tell you?
Children being taken from their mothers, men coming home to find their doors unlatched, their wives carried away.
War is a terrible thing.
This is not war. These are crimes against the innocent that any upright man would repudiate.
Surely you haven't mistaken me for an upright man. The dragons had their chance to do as I required. They will perhaps think better of their decision if their children's lives are staked on it.
Is that the kind of army you would raise? And you hate you? Who serve you under duress?
Almost they would disturb me or treat them fairly. Set an example for the rest of the Riverlands to follow.
And once again, in the name of power, it's the weak and the women who must endure.
Love Alice.
All Aegon is unlike to survive.
Shut the fuck up. Aegon's gonna live.
Suffer if Aemon One-Eye rules.
She cannot succeed, Alice. Even if I willed it to be so, the people who support her will not be led by her. They look to a man for strength. Who's better suited to it? The High Towers with their scheming, or Viserys' first true heir? When I take King's Landing, Rhaenyra is welcome to join me there and take her place by my side. King and Queen, ruling together.
And if you lose,
Then I'll be dead, and none of this will be my problem.
Remember what the prophecy says?
Pity, don't you think, that you never knew your mother?
So you know what he sees. I mean, of course, you know everything.
Okay.
What the fuck are you?
Fresh news from
Oh my god.
Stonehenge.
But she said never knew your mother. Even though you said like this is the favorite son.
House Bracken is yours.
Queen Rhaenyra wishes to name you hand.
Even the death of my wife does not content her. I should not ask enough of my house.
It is a sign of her great esteem. Pledge your peace to King's Landing then. They will accept it most gleefully.
There's literally no one else that she has.
Yeah.
Rather, I would sail it to the west and lost.
Rhaenys is not only your wife, not a thing to be taken from you. She was a Targaryen princess, the queen who never was, and she flew to Rook's of her own will, in defense of her kin.
And she died.
She died as she would have wished to die, with honor,
in Dragonfire. The way my mother chose. And the way I myself wish to meet my end. I will see Rhaenyra ascend the Iron Throne as Rhaenys wish. As Rhaenys herself should have. You yourself may do as you see fit.
I would make you my heir.
Oh?
I am blood and fire. Driftmark was passed to salt and sea.
Oh, the sun?
I wish you to go to Harrenhal.
Are you removing me from your council?
I ask you to reason with him. Find out his state of mind and his intentions.
Intentions?
Whether he means to raise a host for me or for himself.
He would not dare.
Been ordained to lack in daring.
God.
I don't want to see. I'm scared. What is it now? What are we seeing now?
Can't get worse than the previous one.
No, that's very true, very true.
The River Lords have come, Your Grace. They wish an audience.
Now,
House Bracken have been brought to heel at the hands of the Blackwood. There have been complications.
The sacred septs on Bracken lands were looted and burned.
As were the fields and farms. The livestock was stolen, and our peasants put to the sword.
They pursued the women and the children. There were works of barbarity.
Punishing Bracken for his own treasons is one thing, but these other acts.
the Brackens were given their chance. They would not see reason.
The Blackwoods have exploited the war for the crown to visit atrocities upon their
I have
old
seen my fair
rivals.
share of their quarrels, and I tell you there is no honour in a fight such as
Honour?
this.
What of common decency?
These beasts proudly carried the banner of House Targaryen. Red dragon on black.
A terrible war is being fought in these lands. Have you looked after our girls?
Fucking hell.
Oh my god, imagine if we sent everyone from the Greek side of this place. Their fucking dreams. Their consciousness, their things.
That is a lie, and I will have the man who told it brought before me.
Well, your man is half the kingdom, my prince.
Oh.
Who is it? Okay.
Let's see what she's gonna do. You don't need to do much, honestly. I feel like the people are, as they should, on the verge of it.
Honestly, the whole episode seems just like a preparation.
Yeah.
Like I would say a calm before a storm, but like nothing was calm. You know what I mean?
No, the storm was already here.
But like for the bigger storm.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's a good. I think I know who the girl is.
What do you mean, who's that girl?
Just show me it once more time. I think it's the girl that like Aemon raped in the first season, if I saw correctly now. Like the blonde hair.
Aemon?
Aegon, sorry, Aegon.
Oh. How the fuck do you... Oh my god. The fuck do you remember what she looked like?
I remember because like I saw the scenes.
Was it worth the price?
Oh my god.
She's fucking clairvoyant.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna wake up.
Oh my god, boy.
Oh my god, he's gonna wake up.
Boy.
I honestly don't like that it's shown. No words. No words. I was about to say like how it's shown that how badly he's hurt. I guess it's like the one of the characters like I sympathize with the most.
Yeah,
like,
I feel.
I'm proud of you, Jace. You've done our cause a great service.
Then why do you look angry?
You chafed at being prevented from action. Imagine my lot. I'm a dragon rider as well. With a war being fought over my ascension. And yet I must wait here. Shall I fight for my birthright, or shall I wait here until we are all destroyed? I need dragons.
We have no dearth of dragons.
Dirt?
We have two large enough to stand
Like
against Vhagar. They are called Vermithor and Silverwing. And they sleep just beneath our feet.
Yes, and if only they had riders, none could stand against me.
There are those of our line who never ruled. those who married into other noble houses. Their children born with other names.
Yeah.
A generation ago or more. Blood would be thin. And yet...
The dragon will only accept a dragon lord to write it. Also say the histories.
Valyrian histories. Written to gild us in glory.
Fair
I'm
enough.
suggesting we put a Mallister on a dragon. Entirely.
It's better than death and defeat.
There are records here, surely, of our line, and of those who fell out of it.
Oh my god, Jace was so useful this episode.
There could be scores of them.
I love that.
It's a mad sword.
I love
Is
mad
it though?
swords.
What harm is there to try? I mean, do you die when they don't accept you?
Interesting. Is it the end?
No.
I feel like it's the end. Yeah, definitely the end. Guys,
I did not know where we were gonna go with that.
We haven't seen each other for 2 weeks.
I know.
So now we spent 2 hours talking instead of filming this review or filming episode 6.
I know.
So I'm gonna have to keep quiet until tomorrow morning.
Oh, but the thing you...
I'm gonna remind you every day there is a thing that I know and you don't.
And I'm gonna be perfectly fine with that. I don't mind that. I can live with that.
I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly fine with that as well.
Okay.
Because I enjoy it, you know what I mean?
Good.
It's fun for me.
Yeah, continue enjoying it. I just
Until
can't wait to see
tomorrow.
what it is that you want to like emphasize it so much. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's nothing. Nobody died. Nobody killed each other. Nobody... there wasn't a brother who burned the other one in the next episode. You know what I mean? It's nothing.
I mean, I feel like it happens every episode. I feel like every brother is burning another brother.
So technically, that wouldn't be a spoiler.
Exactly.
Like, oh, happened yesterday.
Well, I don't know. I feel like if I think about it too hard, I'm gonna guess it. So I just I should stop thinking about it and looking at your
I
face.
honestly think you already guessed in your mind, but you're just staying quiet. That's what I think, honestly. But let's keep pretending. Why are you looking at me?
Because it keeps telling me this information, it's laughing and smiling, you know what I mean?
You don't have to be that. It's nothing. You can't guess it. Can't. You can't guess it. But like, do you know why I'm smiling?
Why?
Because it's fun for me. Like this whole thing.
No, you've been smiling the entire day. Telling me the information that you have.
It's fun for me. Don't you understand? It's fun for me that I know something, you know? But do you have something in mind? Just tell me that. Just tell me that.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, because like the way you're phrasing things. The way you're phrasing things.
What do you mean?
Where did you see it?
Huh?
Where did you see it?
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you that.
You saw it on your Twitter?
No.
Where else would you have seen it?
TikTok.
Really?
Yes, 100%. I mean, I'm honestly shocked that you didn't see it. But you said you didn't enter
Twitter.
Yeah.
And no one's dead.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Someone's kissing.
I keep guessing.
Someone's kissing. I guess that's a confirmation.
What do you mean?
You didn't say no.
I don't know how to react. I don't know how to react now. Now I feel like I'm put on a pedestal.
Yeah, on the spot.
On the spot. I don't know if I should continue or if I should
Milena has,
pull myself from this.
Me and Milena have like our own personal Twitters. Mine is like, I don't know, mine is my Twitter. There's a lot of Korean shows that I watch. Her Twitter is gay Twitter. Are girls making out?
What?
No? Is it not that? That's the only thing I thought.
That's the only thing I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that. Let's do the review. Let's just do the fucking review, for the love of God. Let's stop about the Milena spoiler.
You want me to tell you yes or no?
No.
Do you want me to tell you?
No, don't tell me.
Okay. This was fun.
How do we review this now? What do you have to say?
I have to say, yes, first, this episode definitely felt like a preparation. Again, I mean, a lot of things are happening. Like you said, we are in the war. It feels like the worst is yet to come. You know what I mean? From both sides. Because on the one side, Aegon is badly hurt. and now Aemond is in charge. And on the other side, you know, we saw even in this episode a bit how Rhaenyra is losing control. But again, we did see in two instances, yeah, how finally, in my opinion at least, not finally, I mean, we have watched 4 episodes of the show before this. It's not like it's just like that we maybe saw more what was happening on the other side than what was happening on this side, let's say, on Black side.
There's more story on the other side.
And that's what I want to say. Like, the only thing that we saw for Rhaenyra, because like, she was grieving her son for 2 episodes.
Yeah.
In the episode 3, she went to us, and that's her only plan that she had because she wants to keep peace.
Yeah.
So like, and now we are finally seeing some plans that like I think are smart, let's say.
Okay.
Could be potentially smart, you know, that are happening. We saw it both with Jace and Mysaria. Is it Mysaria? Mysaria? I think Mysaria. Okay.
Jace did a lot this episode. Maybe at this point I will remember his name, for the love of God. I keep thinking, I know there's Jace and Luke, and I keep forgetting who the fuck is that, because Jace and Luke in my mind are 2 same names. I don't know, they have 4 letters, that's it for me. That's all I need. Jace in this episode, like, took charge of something and, like, made something happen. Like, did Daemon promise to give Harrenhal? No. Would he be okay with that? Who fucking knows what he would be okay with and what not? But like,
Daemon is his own separate story.
No one really knows what Daemon's gonna do, really. So like, he at that point he just did what Jace just did what he needed to do in order to secure this, and like kind of figure out how to do the rest later when it comes to it.
Yeah.
When the war like finishes.
But he also did have another smart idea or crazy idea, how Rhaenyra would say, or mad. She said mad, I feel like.
Yeah.
Where they would try to find another rider of a dragon.
Dragon riders. They have dragons, but no dragon riders. And like that, it seems like a smart idea. Like, there are people that have your blood.
Yeah.
That might not be like direct descendants of like pure blood Targaryens, you know, but like they still have the blood, and like honestly, yeah, they would fucking lie in the books being like, oh, we're such such powerful people that like only us can ride the dragons or whatever. Of course they would do that. So like I feel like this should work. Jace is smart.
Yeah.
So I liked seeing a bit more of him.
Me too. Especially because like I feel like we haven't had much.
Oh.
In my opinion.
Like I like, if you ask me who Jace is, I have no idea.
Exactly.
Like I couldn't tell you. I mean, he seems like a good kind kid. I mean, that's it. I have nothing more to tell you about that. Yeah. Like, he just seems like his head is in the right place, his heart is in the right place, like, and that's all I can tell you. I mean, I know nothing about him really.
We also saw that Rhaenyra is like frustrated with the fact that like all she can do is sit.
Yeah.
Like, she can't actually do anything.
Yeah.
And yet she is supposed to be the one who helped those people who help.
I mean, she's the one that can fucking ride a dragon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She holds more power than everyone else. But like, if she leaves, then she could die. And everyone wants to keep her also keep her in a room so that they would rule over her. Basically.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the whole fucking council right now for her looks like. You know, which is a very, like, she is very alone. Oh my god, look what the title of the next episode.
With few options left.
No, don't read the description, the title.
Smallfolk. Well, that makes sense with the other thing that Mysaria is kind of doing.
I'm sorry, I was just talking and I looked over the title, the screen is still open on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at the description.
I started reading.
That's what I mean, like, stop fucking reading. I was like, read the title, you started reading so many words. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, she is just getting frustrated because like she cannot, even though like she is the queen or whatever, everyone is, she said specific words like talking over her or whatever. It doesn't seem like she holds power, and the way again that they also view her is lesser than because she's a woman, and like of course it's that time period, so thus
especially with when it comes to something like a war.
Yeah.
She they like talk about her as also Alice in this episode.
That was that parallel.
Yeah, like about how they are gentler sex. Like they're not, their place is not at war. You know,
because like, you know,
like
you
maybe
always need to have people that are bloodlusty in order to fucking rule a country. God fucking forbid.
Yeah.
You have, and I'm not saying that like Alicent or Rhaenyra or whatever like are. I'm just like saying when they say like, oh, the weaker sex doesn't like war. Do you want to die? Do you want to die? Or should we maybe try to come up with something,
solution.
You know, some like a bit of a solution.
Yeah. And we also had that conversation with Miss Arya. Oh God.
Miss Arya.
Miss
Arya from
Arya.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Miss Arya.
With Miss Arya.
I hope it's that.
Which I also liked, honestly.
She had a very smart idea.
But like, which makes sense coming from her.
Yeah.
Because we know that she had so many connections. And that she was in some ways with the Smallfolk.
Smallfolk.
Yeah, with Smallfolk. When she was in Castle. You know?
No one of the characters that we know and that we like care about know honestly anything about the Smallfolk. That is beneath them. You know, like you see that in so many ways. Like they're not, no one is a decent person. Like the people that we like they are just concerned about their own selves more than the people that they're supposed to be protecting.
Yeah, I think that some of them are good people, but like I do think that they can think selfishly.
Yeah.
Let's say, in my opinion, Rhaenyra. I, for example, do believe that like she has a good heart in all of this. But like, again, I think when it comes from where it all comes from the beginning, is that like she was a woman who was denied the throne, which she wanted. Like she wanted from the start to have that throne because it was her birthright.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think like her first thought when she was a child was, oh, I think I could make a difference.
Yeah, no,
you know, I could make a difference and like I could help these people better than like my unborn brother can help. You know what I mean? Like everything with Rhaenyra stems from, how to say that? Like,
I mean, wanting to prove that she can do it.
Especially as
so
a
because
woman,
she's a woman
in the show, you know?
Yeah.
So like, again, it makes sense. But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the thing that I would like to see Rhaenyra doing more, and like I think she touched up on that in this episode, because like so far she has done technically nothing, you know, for the war. Like it just seems like she's sitting and waiting, and like the only thing that she knows how to do basically is go on a dragon and do something herself. Like there is little that she is like planning. Like the things that are happening right now around her, other people have said to her, like Jace, Miss Arya, Daemon or whatever. But like she said in this episode, like no one has taught her, let's say, how to necessarily be strategic with these things.
Yeah.
And so like she does, let's say, lack knowledge about how she should do things.
Yeah.
And like combine that with the way that she wants to do things, you know, which like for example from Daemon, I guess it's gonna be less violent. So I would like to see her like stepping more into her own, so that I would see like what type of like ruler she would be, like what type of decision she would be making. I really wanna see more of that. Yeah. I mean, she's never gonna become queen. Like, you know this. She's never gonna become queen.
Yeah, but like I think we could be able to see some things like that, even though she's not sitting on the Iron Throne.
No, definitely.
Because like some people do look up to her as she is the queen. You know, like for some people she is the queen right now. Yeah. You know, like they believe in her, they bend the knee for her and things like that.
Miss Arya said that she could use the people.
Honestly, which was, in my opinion, like the smartest idea there, because again, they are missing dragon riders.
Yeah.
Because like, from my point of view, they are losing big time right now. Like, I don't see anything in which how they can, let's say, win the war.
Momentum.
I don't, like in any way, you know what I mean? Like they just hold some power over some people who believe in them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they don't have an army. We see that maybe Daemon, but like we don't even see that, you know?
Yeah.
Like we have no idea what's gonna happen, but like we don't see them having any advantages.
Yeah.
Let's say. So yeah, now Jace, his idea about getting new dragon riders or whatever. Then also Miss Arya, who is talking about how people are suffering and they are desperate in the King's Landing. You know, so which is true.
It would need only little to incite a riot. I mean, there is plenty right now happening that would ensue a riot. We have been seeing this season so often. Just like a scene is gonna start with you seeing just the random people that are on the streets, that are starving, dying, like have fucking nothing. Just again to show the juxtaposition in between the people that we are watching and like, let's say, rooting for, and the actual people that suffer because of all these people. Like, again, I think because like when we talk about people that have like, let's say, a good heart and good intentions or whatever, like I would, for example, say Renice seems like that person. And she herself went into that fucking place, killed a bunch of random people. Didn't build, like, that was not a fucking thing because they were Smallfolk. But like she didn't want to start this thing between the houses, you know, that's gonna like ensue. But like she killed just like these random people. These people are getting stepped on every day by all the fucking characters that we have. They're all gonna suffer because they are gonna continuously fight for that fucking crown that gets passed down. That gets passed down generation to generation. So honestly, they should all do an uprisal and banish the monarchy. Be French for a bit. I feel like they would have full right. And I say this as a person that loves a lot of the characters that are here. But like they are again.
I mean, you don't think they should rule?
No.
They should have all the power.
No, absolutely not.
That's why I'm very interested to see the next episode about judging by the name. I love that this season has been focusing on that.
Yeah.
Even in this episode, it has been focusing with Aemon decided to shut them in the castle. Like nobody can get out, nobody can get in, and we see that they are hungry. They don't have anything to eat. Like nobody cares about them. And
no one in the fucking castle has complained
not the other way around. You know
not having food.
Exactly.
No one in the castle, I'm sure, is starving. They're just like, oh, let them eat cake.
So I really like how it was shown.
Me too. And in the castle with our family. How do I say our family? I don't know, but like they are.
We love them.
It's just.
We love most
do you
of
because
them.
like you're watching Succession now? Do you like compare it a bit?
Sure. I mean, you can compare it. Yeah, you can compare it.
I love that so much.
It's a bit different because I think I don't have right now here the character like Logan.
Okay, sure.
Like Otto, sure, but like can compare. You know what I mean?
No.
Like Logan could be one of the most hated characters for me that like I have ever watched. You know, it's like that I don't have here.
Sure.
Which is even worse to watch. But like with the kids, repercussions. Sure.
Yeah. There's so much to unpack there. That like I don't even know where to start with all that. Like do I start with Alicent? Like my girl is on the verge of her life. Like she is drowning. We had that was it episode 1 of season 2? I don't know. Like she was in the tub and so she went down. It's, a perfect metaphor for drowning and kind of wanting to die. She has been going through a lot.
I mean, after that, she also did
find out,
even though it doesn't matter.
We all know it doesn't matter.
We all know it doesn't matter.
She doesn't necessarily know that it doesn't matter.
Even if she does, it's still on her.
Yeah.
Like, again, maybe she doesn't care about Smallfolk, but she cares about her children.
Yeah.
The other children.
Yeah. I don't know how to speak about her without like starting from the fucking, birth. Like starting from fucking birth of Alicent. Because everything connects. And all this sort of like, let's say, rage that she holds, it all stems from like how she was forced to be. Like she had these kids when she was so fucking young. I don't know how old they were. They were like 15, 16.
15, yeah, something like that.
She was a baby raising fucking babies. I think because like she was forced to do that and to be that with Viserys and to like, basically get raped every time. I think in your mind, the way that I think anyone functions is that you have to find reasons why these things are happening. You know, like there is a reason that I'm supposed to fill in this role. Like there is a reason why we have to do this. And like there was, again, in her, she found the reason in that. Also when she heard that Aegon is supposed to be the one, supposed to be the king, that was then kind of, let's say, the reason. All of these bad things that have happened, the way that she has had to live her life, there was purpose to it, there was point to it, and there really wasn't any point to it. Like it was just so very fucking cruel to her. But like that's where she is now, and so like you have to grapple with the fact that it was all for nothing. And so like knowing that you literally just like misheard something, and because of that, in your mind, you are going to war now. Like your son is also there lying burnt, also because of this war.
The son, again, you in some ways from the beginning did all of this for, in my opinion. I mean, again, the way that she knows how.
Yeah.
Because like she didn't know how to be a mom. The only example she had was Otto.
Yeah.
The guy who sent her to an old man.
Who sold her.
Basically. Like we see, again, I think Allison is maybe even my favorite character, honestly. But like
she definitely is.
Yeah, just because like I love that we see that bad side in her.
I love that. That's my favorite bit.
Yeah,
because like she has so much to be angry about, and like you do not like. I feel like people usually want. I feel like that's when I was like younger. I usually wanted, the characters that you watch, especially like when they're female characters. Like you kind of want them to, let's say, rise up and become like this avenging machine and badass and whatnot. But like that's just like usually not how it goes. And so like I love the storyline of women that then grow up with sort of such resentment and continue carrying on those bad things that have happened to them and continuing that cycle, not being able to escape from themselves. I just personally prefer those storylines. Not prefer, just like I really
loved all, but like
it works so well for me. I love those like doomed characters in a way.
Yeah. That's what I really liked about Allison in this season, especially because like in season 1, I feel like I had so much sympathy for her for what she was going through, and I like if she was making some some not maybe right choices in those moments
that we would, let's say, not make. But
or like that like we don't think should happen, or like are against the other characters that we also love, or things like that, it just like I could always understand why she was doing it. Like that was the most important part for me, I would say, for her in season 1. But like I think in season 2 we see a different side, where we see again how she is continuing the cycle. Like she's not breaking the cycle. She's not doing empowering things that like you would maybe want her to do. She's not yes, she wants to keep a peace, and she is thinking of that. She doesn't have any power again. But at the same time, we see that like what she taught, what she learned from Otto is what she is doing to her sons. I don't think Allison in like 15 years ago, that's not something that she would ever want for herself or like for her children. I truly believe she deeply cares about them. She loves them,
Yeah.
Like they're her role, but like she can't be there for them. She puts them down. She put Aegon down because.
Yeah, and I just also think what I love when she looks at her kids, I mean, especially Aegon and Aemond. I like Helena is Helena is like very good. Helena is very kind. Like at least she looks like a very kind soul. But like with Aegon and Aemond, I mean, both of them are not good people. And there are so many aspects in them that are so reminiscent of Alicent. And so like in that way, she also, let's say, hates them.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want to look at that part, because Aemond as well is very resentful. Aemond is very resentful about the things that have happened to him in his past, and now he is going and sort of like taking revenge, he is an incredibly pitiful. We have decided the kind of word is pitiful character, a very pitiful character, that just like also can't stop himself, like very similarly to Allison, because like there was an injustice done to them. He answers that with violence. I love that. I love seeing that, and I love kind of seeing their dynamic, because like I do think she loves them, but just like when in some points she looks at them, like you see also some type of like disgust.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I agree.
I love those types of complex characters, again, especially when they come at this point from female characters, I think, because like I think in this new media or whatever, a lot of stories were being written with like female characters, and there are so many like empowering roles and everything, and like I think sometimes writers don't know how to write female characters, because like they overtly just like want to make them badass without making them human. Like not everyone is gonna fucking go through something bad and make the best out of it. People are gonna go through something bad and continue that, like continuing that cycle, not be able to get out of that. And that is like such a compelling story to me, especially in combination with the fact that like she has these kids, that resemble her in some ways, many ways as well. Yeah.
But like that is so interesting to me, because like again, like you said, she hates them in some ways. I mean, she hates.
I don't know how to say it.
I mean, again, remember the way that like she talked to Egan in one of the previous episodes. Like when he was talking about what he should do as a king, what he should, how he, like what decisions he should make, how people, and things like that.
Yeah,
and
she told him you should basically know your place and shut up.
The way she put him down, she knew what she was doing in that moment,
Yeah, but again, I think we talked about it.
But like I think it all comes back to what she also had to survive to have them. Like what she had to go through, she had to become in like the whole process for them to be here and to be safe, let's say, and alive.
Yeah, and I think like with Aegon, I think we talked about it in that episode, like when it happened, because like she told him, like, listen to us that are more knowledgeable than you or whatever. And again, she said the word us. Also, let's say, in a way, thinking that she has some power in that circle that she sits in, which is like just like not true. But because like all those that's people hold they don't hold her.
I mean, we saw in this episode a lot.
We know how they like immediately they were like, oh, we have to choose, we're choosing this fucking kid. Doesn't matter that you were filling this role when Viserys was here or whatever, like this is who you are, and they push you further back. So like what she said to Aegon also applies to her. And so like I thought it was such a good choice to quiet everything down. We were so confused for a second. I was like, is the TV somehow quiet? But like you were so in her head. Like you can just feel the anxiety, the anger, the helplessness, the stress of it all, and she can do anything about it. Like she's just there, and she's like every episode she's more and more drowning. Like even in this episode with Aegon appearing, like she sounded disconnected when asking questions like, is he gonna live or like whatever? And like I don't think she sounds disconnected because like she doesn't love him, but it just sounds like she feels disconnected because like too many things are happening, and so like she is outside of her body. It reminded me of that thing that we were watching in Shogun, like when she said that like there's this wall in front of her. It seemed like there's a wall in front of Allison, like right now she's behind that wall.
And I think, like you said, I think she's drowning.
Yeah.
Like let's say, like I don't think she knows how to get up above the water. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if they told her that Aegon was that, she would just drown more and more. Like everything that happens just like makes her drown more and more, and she doesn't know how to keep herself above the water, how to do anything to help herself, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just love her. Like I loved it before this season. I just watched the first 5 episodes of season 1, and that was when she was younger, and it made me enraged more again, just because like I saw where it started from.
No, that's exactly why I love her story like maybe the most, you know, like just because like how we saw her from the beginning become who she is. I mean, we're seeing that with the kids as well, but like somehow with her, I mean, with kids we see repercussions, but again, maybe that's something that like I said, like even let's say Succession, we saw something like that in Succession when, or in many other shows when how the circumstances can make kids become not a great human or pitiful or whatever.
That's what I would really like to see Darren.
Yeah, exactly. But like with her somehow in this season, like I feel like this season has made me enjoy her character even more, if that's possible, you know, just because we're seeing that bad side of her and how that is affecting her children, how that is affecting that and we now you know, like if you never saw season 1, she would be a villain right now, you know what I mean, like which is very,
if you don't know where it stems from, you know, because like for example, let's where the fuck does the auto stem from?
Exactly.
If I saw his childhood, would that like then make more sense? You know,
maybe not. Like we never know. But like that's what I want to say, because with her, it wasn't like just a story that it was told. It was something that we saw on screen, like how it all how she became who she is right now, and why her children are suffering.
Yeah,
because of that, and are without love and asking for support, or like first words that come out of their mouths where they wake up when their burn is mommy. You know what I mean? Like
that was fucking like it's to hear mommy just as she left.
Like no words, honestly. Like the 3 or 4, that it doesn't matter. But like that story is by far the most interesting story in the show.
Yeah, it's holding the show. I mean, not that anything else is like not good. It's just like. That is by far the most interesting part. Like if the next episode, for example, is just about them, I would not feel the other characters missing. And then if the next episode is just about everyone else, I would feel like there would be a big hole.
I completely agree. Like,
in the show for me. They're really like carrying the show for me in that regard. It's like just like
but like also when we talk about it, Smallfolk, it's interesting because they are as well the villains. Or you know what I mean? I mean.
They are such villains. Like what you just said, like this girl reminds you of like the one that Aegon raped. Like
maybe it was not her, but like I feel like I have saw her picture soon. Like I feel like I saw people discussing Aegon's character on Twitter. Let's say.
Oh, and let's say like that was the girl.
And somebody no, not in this episode. I mean I feel like somebody said what about this scene? You know, like what. Like what do you think about Aegon regarding that he wanted to rape he raped a girl, you know? Like, and I think I saw her, but like I'm not sure now because like it
was dark.
It was dark. It was a second, but like for a second it looked like her. I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, I could check after
I feel like we're gonna find out in the next episode.
Potentially,
but like that's what I mean. Just like. They are not good people. He has raped a girl. Like I know I say I love him and I really do. I feel a lot of empathy for him. Like those two things can coexist at the same time. Like he is not a good person. But we are just here to discuss the reasonings as to why he is not a good person. Yeah. And so like I'm not forgetting that fact. Yeah, now Aemond is king consort.
Yeah.
No, not king consort. King regent. No.
Yes, Daemon is one who does not accept the name.
He's not consort.
He's not.
He doesn't want consort, but like this is king regent.
Probably not something regent.
Like that. Something.
Yeah.
That I don't really care about titles. Yeah. Right now, acting king.
Yeah. Interesting.
I mean, we had a couple of his looks. He has not spoken a fucking word. I mean, oh my god, no, Helena came and told him like, was it worth it?
Was it worth it? Yeah.
Was it all worth it? Because now he has this position.
I can't even.
Aegon almost died. He fucking killed Luke. The baby Jaehaerys is dead because of that.
I can't.
And it all placed you here right now.
That's like Helena. It's about such a fascinating character that we don't get to see that much, in my opinion. Like in every episode, like whenever she appears, that's why I don't exclude her. Like for example, I want to say the 3 of them, meaning Alicent, Egan, and Aemond, like that relationship and that dynamic is the most interesting.
Characters on A.
Yeah, but like I want to include Helena because it's also very fucking interesting in my opinion. Could be it's just like that she's not much here, but like she's going through so much, and you can see that like she feels so much.
Yeah,
like I am. Like all those things, I'm wondering from the start how she feels about Egan as well.
I mean, how do you unpack that? That is your brother and your husband. First and foremost, how do we start with that?
Yeah, even though I kind of don't think she sees him as a husband, even though technically he is to her.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain that. Weird. Maybe I'm coming from a point where I can't imagine that.
That's what I mean. So like I don't know. I don't know how the dynamic will change.
Because in my mind, that's not what we see from them. You know, like we had brother and sister in Game of Thrones that acted like lovers. You know what I mean? Yeah. And here we have brother and sister, and we know that they are king and queen, and that they have children.
Yeah.
But like. We somehow don't see that, but like again, they're completely different characters.
Yeah,
like they're very interesting and unique characters in my opinion.
Yeah.
So like my point is that like I would want to have more of Helena, more
Me too.
Her scenes.
Me too.
As well.
Me too.
Another horrible scene in this episode. I don't know how to call it. The entire time when we watched the Daemon scene, like the hallucination scene. Like I even when intended, like I feel like we continued to something else. Like I in my mind couldn't continue. I don't know how to explain that, but like I thought, is this just a hallucination or did this happen? And then constantly, it's like my mind, even though we saw what we saw in the show. What?
You thought it was like a memory?
But yeah, like it's.
Apparently, he never knew her.
Yeah.
So how do I comment on that? What do we mean? Like it was interesting way of like showing again through Daemon's mind like what his problems and insecurities are, like how he was the second born, just because he was the second born, like no one really, let's say, in a way paid him any mind, and like he felt less than Viserys, and that's why like he is now we're seeing his mother, even though like he never met his mother. Like that is not something that like she was telling him or whatever. It's just like it stems from his own insecurities. I don't know. I think it's very interesting things that are happening with Daemon there, like with his dreams and hallucinations and everything, and like what that's saying about him as a character.
I'm also wondering where it's gonna come from. That it's interesting to. I'm happy that he has a story. I'm just wondering where exactly the story is gonna lead. Yeah,
because right now
I found him interesting in this episode.
Yeah, me too.
Like I found his story interesting in this episode.
Right now, where he is, he has sort of, let's say, decided that he is gonna take the throne. That was kind of that was promised to him in a way, and that like Rhaenyra is gonna have to accept it. So that's where he is now. So technically, the only progression should be him maybe deciding to accept Rhaenyra. Because like we have seen him like hallucinate Rhaenyra when she was like younger, and like in that like when he fell in love with her or whatever, I don't know. So like maybe somehow by going through this he's gonna just
that's something I'm wondering.
Accept that, like let go of his feeling of, do you say like unworthiness as a second son?
I mean, what he was feeling his whole life is not something that like he can easily pass. So like to me it makes sense that is something that he personally feels, you know?
I don't know, I really don't know what's happening,
but like
there.
We just put a stop to it. I mean, we didn't, but like I feel like his characters took a back seat definitely by the end of season 1, beginning of season 2, you know, like he was with Rhaenyra and she was gonna become a queen, and like we didn't see all these feelings. Like he didn't go through all this before he met Rhaenyra. He is going through this now. So like I feel like it's necessary for his character to move forward somewhere, in whichever direction, just like to move forward in that direction, you know.
Yeah, but I like that he has now like his own storyline, because when he was with Rhaenyra and everything there, like I didn't particularly care for him, and so like now this is interesting.
Yeah, especially because, like, again, because of the resentment and all his feelings, it's not like he was good when he was with Rhaenyra. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he was good to her. It's not like he was hateful to everything. He just wanted revenge. His brother has that, you know, like he wasn't able to deal with anything.
Yeah. And then his brother died, and he thinks, like, he was basically killed.
Yeah.
And so, like, he is never gonna prove himself to his brother. Yeah. You know? And so, like, there's a lot of issues. I mean,
that's definitely, yeah.
That's for everyone.
But, like, that is Daemon's story that, like, I really find very interesting.
Yeah, me too.
Let's say.
Me too.
Again, would love to meet Darren, if that's his name, or if we're gonna meet him. But
Darren
like,
seems
again,
too much
I had something,
Darren.
yeah. But like, I do expect, considering that he is in High Castle, and I feel like we had a lot of comments mentioning his name, that like that he's gonna be a character in the show.
I would love to see who he is.
Me too.
I just need to see him being like this great normal guy.
Really interesting. Yeah.
That would.
But like,
be
I also want to say that I really love that, like, actually, because we talked about it in the beginning, that like you said, like, you don't want Aegon in coma, and during the entire episode, I thought how it is good, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, he was really hurt. Like that's what his brother did to him.
That is exactly what his brother did to him, and now his maybe mom is not there for him when he opens his eyes, or things like that. Like, I think,
I don't know what this is gonna do to him.
Like, exactly how he's gonna feel towards Aemon, like, if he remembers it, like, his brother. Like, in my opinion, personal, I think what Aemon did to him made him even more interesting character and have more interesting story. That's what I think.
I'm
like, hurt him like this, fucking fascinating.
Every fucking episode, honestly, Alicent, Aemon, Aegon.
Yeah.
It's just like everything to me just gets better and better.
I mean, just in different
because they're
ways.
intertwined, yes.
Yeah,
but like
I really like, they're by far most interesting characters. Like, but like in different ways. That's what I love, because they're completely different, and yet they have so much in common, and yet they are completely intertwined together, let's say, or something.
That's such a great storyline.
Okay, guys, I feel like this has been enough.
I can't handle this anymore. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.